Hello, how we doing, everybody? I'm gonna real quick pull up the charts so we could do a little bit of a trade analysis today. I'm gonna kind of go over my thought process today. I actually didn't wake up early um for the markets. Typically, regardless, I don't even really trade. I don't trade Mondays. I use Mondays and the Monday daily candle to kind of build my bias and narrative for the week. Okay, we did have. Hold on. Hold on. Whoa, 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 whoa. We did have news today. It was earlier in the day. It was about an hour before market open, 7:30 my time. Orange folder, nothing major. President Trump spoke this morning. I was up for that. I did see him speak this morning. And this isn't a political channel, so I'm not gonna speak on that or you know talk about what I think about that. Um, but let's just say he's keeping things volatile. Okay, he's definitely keeping things volatile. And I'm not going to really say anything more than that in regards to that, at least. But let me minimize my camera here real quick so you can kind of see the charts. So this is what we were. Hold on. This is what we were kind of working with today. I like I said, I didn't wake up for market today, but I did forward test. Or I used the replay mode and hit a calm little paper trade. I would have took partials right here in this fair value gap. And I probably would have set my stop loss not even that low. I probably would have done 50 points. 50.25, whatever, same shit. But yeah, I mean, I was aiming for this long trade today. Expecting continuation, you know, and a consolidation range after the market had already shown a strong bullish move earlier in the session. The overall context of this day was bullish, with price creating higher highs and higher lows through the morning. Due to that, I was looking for, opportunities to buy dips rather than fight the trend and aim for shorts, okay? Excuse me. So price pulled back into a lower area of the range around 24,618. Okay, pulled back around here. We had the double low. I could have boom entered right here. Boom entered right here. At respect into this sell side, but I was feeling a little silly. I don't know. I just was, this one trade. This would have been okay. I would have took partials here. I definitely would have set break even. I probably would have got nervous right here. I honestly unfortunately would have gotten out probably right here if I realistically took this trade due to how conservative I've been with my capital recently, because I'm done getting fucked by NQ. Excuse my language, but I'm fucking sick of it. So I'm not trying to. I am being extremely smart with my capital and not taking dumbass trades. I'm aiming for A plus only, and that's why I haven't been trading every day. I used to trade every single day. I used to be super impatient, and I used to want to pass my evaluation phases. Back when I was a prop firm connoisseur. Yeah, that's a fucking rabbit hole that I don't recommend anybody getting into. I mean, I like it due to the fact that there is something at stake. Okay, whatever you spend $50, $80 on your little 50K account, and something's at stake. You're really losing $50. It's not like a live account where you're losing like $500. It's just $50, nothing major. If you can't lose it, I think you have bigger problems. With all due respect, and you should take care of that. You could still learn, but you should take care of that before you start dealing with real capital. Okay, but I like prop firms for that reason. It helps you build your psychology up. But fuck, the rules are just so much. That shit is like, I can't do it. Get a live account, bro. Save yourself. This is not financial advice, but that shit is so silly. So what I will say for this trade is, going forward, I want to focus on waiting for a clear reaction after liquidity is taken, and ideally entering on a retracement into imbalance or FEG rather than immediately at whatever level like I had entered right here. I'm trying to improve my execution while continuing to trade in alignment with the overall market direction. Okay, so yeah, not too shabby of a day. Not too shabby of a day. Overall, high time frame was bullish. Everything was bullish. Okay, it looked like fucking beef jerky on my screen. Bull, bull, bull. It's snowing outside. I can't believe that shit. Yo, I gotta actually pass my funded so I can move to Florida. Did I just spit? Bro, it's disgusting. Lock in, little bro. TS so far. If you seen the bracelet, if you were wondering about the bracelet, my sexy, beautiful girlfriend gave that. My girlfriend gave it to me, boy. Yeah. Okay, so you know, I probably will be doing a live trading. I will be doing a live trading session tomorrow. Okay, you know, last night I stayed up a little late. I was ripping 2K with my brother. All right, I was ripping a little 2K. It felt a little bit degenerate. There's definitely a lot more degenerate things you could do. Oh, look, it did actually hit TP. That trade did hit TP. This is why you gotta let your shit play out. You see this? Boom, hit TP. But yeah, that was really fun, and yeah, I kind of spent a little on VC, so that's fucked. But I had a great time. That's all that matters. You know, great start to the week. It's snowing outside. It looks a little gloomy. But I am looking forward to this beautiful specimen of a woman that I'm speaking to. You know, I look forward to speaking to her every day, man. I'm trying to be financially stable for her. And bro's on NQ. What are you doing? Trade GPP. Trade GC. Asia. You don't have a clue what you're doing, buddy. I'm fake. I'm larking. I'm LARPing unprofitability. Okay? This is all a joke. You don't have a clue about my finances, buddy. I'm a stock guy. Okay? You see my stock portfolio, you probably would shit your pants. That was a reference. If you got that reference, W mans. That was like a Julian Newman reference. I think that's his name. Some basketball player. Seen that video. That was probably one of the funniest things I've ever seen in my entire fucking life. And it made me shit my pants laughing at that video. But, bro, the lighting keeps changing, bro. This shit's doing me so bogus. Yeah, I kind of just wanted to talk about that. And, yeah, the girl, you know, who had given me the bracelet. I went on a freaking date with her, bro. I've never spent that much money on a girl in my life, and I don't even care. Okay, like I said, I think I told my mother this. My soul needed it, bro. You know, I gave her a hug, and well, my soul needed that. That shit was fire. I had a fantastic time, and truthfully, I really think she is very gorgeous. She doesn't know about this YouTube channel. Okay, this is my little private journal. Hopefully she doesn't find this shit, or else that'd be really embarrassing. I don't know who I'm speaking to right now. No, I don't think nobody really tunes in with this shit. Okay, I keep this shit on the DL. I don't tell nobody about this shit. This is my own personal journal that I just make public because I don't really give a fuck. But wow, that was really. I just look at it. I'm like, wow, that's a freaking blessing from God Himself. But you know, I'm trying to make sure everything's like, you know, A-okay, so I don't get fucked over. You know, I can't do that. I can't do that. Okay, so I'm not playing no games. I'm not speaking to no other females. I'm locking in. I'm getting extremely off topic. This is not a trade recap. This is a freaking date recap at this point. But Like I said, it's my personal journal. When I don't feel like writing the shit down, because it shit hurts my hand, and my handwriting is dog shit. And I actually got clowned for that shit the other day, and I almost cried. But it's okay. So the person who clowned me for my handwriting, fuck you. The fuck is wrong with you? Wow, I got really off topic there. Anyways, let me take a little thumbnail real quick. Try to mog to oblivion as much as I can. Holy mogger. Bro's... Oh my gosh. Bro's looks maxing. Alright, man. Alright, that's the video right there. Boom. Outro. Peace out. Y'all have a great day. I'll see you tomorrow.